Hello friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this autumn leaves earrings using brick stitch technique for the top part and fringe. We'll need Miyuki Delica beads, long thin needle, Nymo D or a similar nylon thread, bead mat, earring hooks, wire protector, and I guess that's it. I'm going to add a beading kit with all the needed supplies in my shop, so please check it out. And in the next video, I'm going to show you how to make this loom bracelet without any fancy tools, using just a box lid or a shallow dish or something similar. So stay tuned. Let's start with the brick stitch part. We'll need a label chart from the pattern, and we'll start from the left and we'll go to the right as arrows show it. 2A, then 2B, CB, and so on and so forth. And then the second row will go in the opposite direction and we'll go in left to right, right to left, and so on. I'm taking a really long thread and 4 beads, 2A and 2Bs. So let's make it a bit closer. I place the beads roughly in the center of the thread and go through 2 first beads, 2A. Make it tight, then go through 3rd and 4th beads, again making it tight. Now the pattern says to take 1D and 1B, and we pull in the needle through the previous beads, and we're pulling the needle back through the newly added beads. Again, we're making sure that all beads sit close and tight to each other and they form a nice row. And we take the next beads and do the same. We pull the needle through the previous beads, make it tight, and go through the newly added beads. This is how we do with all beads in this row. I'm showing the first row in the real speed, so you get the hang of it, and we'll make all other rows a bit faster. first row is done. It will be the base for 15 fringes that we'll make later. Now we're moving from right to left according to label chart. Now we'll take 4 beads and we'll pull the needle below the thread. Here it's easier to see than to explain. So this way we don't go through the previous row beads, we just pull it below the thread. Now we're going through the beads which are closer to the left, pulling the needle and holding it tight, and through the right beads. And now we're going back through the left beads. And this is how we start each row after the first one. Second, third, fourth, all of these rows. Now we'll take 2 more beads. Again, pull the needle below the thread. And go back through these beads. Now we take 2 more beads and continue stitching this way to the end of the row. I think you get the idea, so we're moving this way and let's fast forward a bit. The top part is mostly done. Now we need to add wire protectors. I've shown this process multiple times in my previous videos, so I will show it a little bit faster today. So the goal is to attach this U-shaped bead, a wire protector like a clasp or a bead loop or something like that, and to secure it a few times. All these beads, wire protectors, earring hooks, thread and a needle will be available in the beading kit in the description below. Now we pull the needle through the edge And we can start fringing. I like to use the same thread for the whole earring, so I start from the right here to left. And this is how I build my word chart. It also says from right to left for convenience. So we start here. The chart says 1C, 19A, and so on. So this is how I pull my beads. 1C, then 19As, and so on. I check the quantity of beads on the needle. Next, 1B, 2C, 19A. One D, 5A. I usually cross out everything I already done so that I don't get confused. Now we'll set one bead aside and pull the needle through all the rest. And we also pull the needle through the base row, 2 beads in one direction to attach the first fringe, and then we go back through the next 2 beads to add the second fringe. Now we just follow the word chart and add fringes one by one. And once the thread is too short, we secure it, cut it off, and start from the left side with the thread we've left in the beginning. Don't forget to switch side of the word chart and keep fringing. it's the last fringe. Again, we're pulling the needle through the whole fringe and through the base 2 beads. Now we need to check the tension and make everything nice and flat. And now we need to secure the thread by hiding it through the multiple beads in the base brick stitch part. Sometimes it's too hard to pull a needle, and then I take my pliers to help me. Got the thread and we're done. Now we need to add the hook and make the second earring. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if so, please subscribe and hit like button, and in the next video I'll show you how to make a loom bracelet.